Hi there, this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Capricorn. Hello Capricorns, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs as well as the cross watcher. And this is going to be your past life readings where we're going to pull some past life cards now, but then obviously we're going to tap into the present energy. But this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs as well as the cross watcher. You have Knighthood, very first card. There's this sense of, and I'm going to say just random things as they come, an elite brotherhood. For those that have ever heard of the brotherhood, you know what we're talking about, where we're going to go with this. There's this Masonic, Knights Templar vibe, elite group of brotherhood. There's this sense of being hidden in plain sight. You see how he's all hidden? You wouldn't even know if that's a male or a female. Actually, they're hidden in this bodysuit, this suit of armor. It's definitely a masculine energy. You can feel it. But there's a sense of honor, sense of protection, extreme protection here. The trees, Asia, and phobias. So the trees here can be where someone in past lives spent a lot of time outdoors. You know, they may have lived in a forest. For a lot of you guys, you spent a lot of time outdoors in the forest because of the fact that you may have done a lot of spiritual, ritualistic things outside. The trees may have been where like you played outside a lot, right? There's a sense of protection as well with the trees, because as you can see even in the picture, the branches and the leaves of this tree provide some kind of shelter and safety from the sun. The tree feels quite symbolic as well as far as spiritual growth too. Something here with the past life of the tree also feels like there's some kind of Victorian time period I can see as well. It feels like a lot of going outside, sitting under the trees, reading a book, going outside, sitting under the trees, having a picnic, maybe even courting, you know. The trees provided shelter. The trees provided shade. They were also, it's like this connection to the, to Mother Nature here as well. And then we also have Asia. So some past lives that are prominent for you guys are from Asia. A lot of you guys are sort of learning about maybe Buddhism. Maybe you feel very drawn to those types of spiritual practices that originated and came from Asia. Whether it is, you know, learning about what, you know, the culture was for Chinese, Japanese, Korean. There's something here, a real strong sense of meditation. In these past lives, you know, obviously if you had past lives in Asia, those things would not be uncommon to you. It wouldn't be something like, oh, hey, I think I'm going to try and like do fucking meditation and yoga. This was like your everyday life. So there's something here about like being really tapped in spiritually to, you know, types of spiritual practices from Asia and not knowing why you feel so connected to it. Why do I feel so drawn to them? And it does go back to past lives. And then we also have your last card is phobias. So we know this, that a lot of our fears and phobias in this current life come from past lives, you know, such as people here might be afraid of water. It's because in a past life they drowned, you know. Your fear of heights because you may have fallen off of a cliff or been pushed off of a bridge or a mountain, you know. So the phobias that you guys are experiencing in this life are directly related to these very traumatic past life events. And it feels like many of you guys are hitting a particular frequency where you are now able to sort of recognize it and go, you know what? I'm having like deja vu or even full-blown like memories of a past life. And I remember drowning, or I remember being pushed off a cliff. And so it's like, see, Six of Cups, past life, just talking about it right now. And so it's like everything is sort of starting to come full circle for you guys. So Six of Cups, past life energy coming in hot, coming in strong. There's this 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords energy. So there was a lot of pain and traumatic endings in a particular past life. There may have been several. This would cause this PTSD or trauma because of the fact that it's almost imprinted in the soul's memory. Fear of love, fear of death, fear of, you see what I'm saying? And it comes from these very traumatic events in the past life. There was also a lot of love, because I know it sounds like really grim and whatever, but there's a lot of love here as well. You can feel it. Queen of Wands. This is a fiery feminine. King of Swords, someone very cold. The King of Swords is usually very unbothered. He's very cold. He's very logical. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But they're very unbothered. They just really don't give a fuck. And then they meet the Queen of Wands, and there's this energy of someone who won't obey them and won't listen to what they say, and is rebellious and does their own thing. They're a rebel in their own right. Can't be tamed, you know, that kind of an energy. And this King of Swords is used to clearly fighting, used to conquering, right? But he can't conquer her. So this is the one that they could never tame. Haunts them from past lives. Haunts this masculine, the one they could never get, the one they could never tame. But that's the one who stole their heart. I am almost positive this person perished and died in war, in some kind of battle or war, I guarantee, because it just feels too strong. This Page of Wands energy here could be a younger fire sign. It also is someone here contemplating what their next move is going to be. What should I do? Judgment, making a final decision. Someone here has to make a final decision on something. It has to do with, it feels like closure. So whatever this final decision is closure in the aspect of a relationship, or this can be closure in a job situation, and like finally deciding that you're gonna, you know, start something new. You're gonna finally quit. Magician, manifestation, okay, manifesting this. And then the Wheel of Fortune, which is destined and fated. Wheel of Fortune is fortune and luck, you know, it's sudden change as well. So there's a destined and fated circumstance here that's happening. The Wheel of Fortune can also indicate karmic cycles, right? So closing out old cycles, creating new ones here. Someone here is also like creating or manifesting their own abundance. Knight of Wands, 8 of Swords, 3 of Wands. It comes in quickly. Whatever this is, it comes in or it comes back, right? Past life comes back in quickly. Someone here is in their head. They're mentally entrapped into something. They can't stop thinking about something. They can't stop. It's like on a loop in their head. Whatever this is, it's keeping them up at night. It's keeping them stuck. Keeps them from making a decision. Ace of Swords, that's the decision. It's something clear. It's clarity. It's also communication. 3 of Cups, extreme celebration here. Oh, there's going to be a lot to celebrate. Obviously, with the Wheel of Fortune, right? The wheel's going to turn in your favor. And there it is, success with the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the entire deck. That's why I felt it. It didn't feel like third party, even if we have the 3 of Swords here. I didn't feel it. It feels like extreme life-changing situations where people are going to congratulate the fuck out of you. And here you are, the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's sitting there, and she is very much so sitting in a place of peace, but she's also holding on to this pentacle, and it's something she created. It feels like it. She manifested this. Whether this is symbolic of a business, if this is symbolic of a relationship or a child or a family, whatever this is, she manifested this beautiful thing. It's a really big deal to her too. It's something about the fact that it's like she finally has this moment to breathe, and this is something that the universe has helped her with. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune energy as well. It helped it along. There's this sense of being able to, this is, you know what it is too, is this is the lifetime that there is no more of this. So the counterpart and, you know, the beloved, if you will, this is the lifetime that they get to be together and actually get married and raise a family and not have to worry about going to war and not coming back, the child. So there is this baby here, this child that's going to be coming into this incarnation. The child also symbolizes, you know, it could be inner child healing as well, but it also symbolizes new beginnings. Family room. No, this is definitely like settling down, starting a family. It's just like, you know, the inner workings of it, the private space here. Settling down, allowing someone in. It's Capricorns are not the most infamous for being warm and fuzzy and just letting love in. Now, it depends what else you have in your chart, but typically, no. I mean, I have a Capricorn moon, honey. Trust me, I know. It's not something that would be done, but it feels like in this case, it's what's happening here. It's being, all the healing that you're doing right now is preparing you for this reunion, if you will, and also this life-changing events that are coming. You have asked your angels. Many of you are asking for assistance, and you're getting it as well. But you have to ask. You also have let go. So letting go of situations, people, places, or things that are not working to your favor. Letting go of the old so that the new can come in as well. All right, so we are going to get to your extended, and if you want to rent it, click on that upside down triangle below. We're going to be using the Sexual Tarot Magic Deck cards. So the extended will be found in the Zodiac Intimate section of my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com, or the link is below. Also in the link below is my Patreon link, and on Patreon I do erotic tarot readings, but I've also started doing bonus ones there as well that you can't get anywhere else. So it's just a little bonus for the people who follow me on Patreon. Other than that, thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. Please be sure to follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. And please be sure you do not get duped by all of the accounts there pretending to be me. I would never solicit you, reach out to you, or DM you for a session, okay? All right, I will see you guys in the extended. Love you.